I was standing at the door and he pushed one door out and he said, wait, like that. And I was like, what is that? He said, this ain't Disney World. This is just a tire store. I said, look, I'm holding the door for you where you're going to let you out, doesn't you? But I'm going to be the first one in the door.
I was about to say.
He said, well, there was a lot of them sitting out. And I said, you know what? They sitting out there. I'm not here at the door. I'm coming in.
Right.
And we're going to get me before I can get the hell out of here because I got too much else I need to be doing today.
Robbie, you can't get your guy to come up there while y'all working on my car to make my headlight shine again, can you? I have to go to him to make them crystal clear again.
Oh yeah, no, he don't. I don't know that he's even mobile anymore. Last time I called him, he's got a shop now that he's working out of, and before he's working out of a truck because he's mobile, but you ain't got your seatbelt on. I actually heard the beep. But I mean, you ain't got to put it on. I don't care, but I'm just saying, you know, I don't think he can write you a ticket for not wearing one or not since you ain't driving, but trust me, if they can, they will.
No, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
We had been a couple weeks ago, we went down to the flats, went fishing. Well, we come in, the game warden was up there. They had two fish there. They got to be 15 inches long. We got to measure them and all that, you know, and that's the legal limit. And of course, when you catch them, we put them on ice. Well, when I measured him, I mean, that son of a gun was, he was right dead on 15. I was like, well, he met the limit. So when we get up there, the game warden getting his measure stick out, you know, you throw them on ice, they're going to shrink up a little bit, plus they freeze in a certain position, and you got to straighten them out and all. The fish right here's a little bit short. And I said, well, I know you ain't, look, I can't help it, the son of a gun shrunk. They were 15 inches when I put them in that box. I mean, I'm telling you, I measured them, they were 15. I ain't going to bother you about that. You starting to act like you fixing to.
Right.
You know, but he didn't.
That joker.
Well, I mean, you know, I get the law, and that's fine. I'm, you know, the bottom line is right's right, wrong. But I had one that was, you know, 14 and 7. I mean, he lacked a smidgen like that, not being long enough. Back in the water. I said, I ain't keeping that son of a gun, because I mean, I knew they was gonna shrink a little bit when you put them on ice anyway. But
you like them, Robbie?
What's that?
Do you like them, the Rovers?
Oh, they're all right, but you know, I'm more of a truck person, not an SUV.
I just know my daddy, he used to want one before he passed away.
Well, you know, the way I look at that is that's why there's so many different kind of vehicles going up and down the road. Everybody don't like the same thing.
You know, my daddy liked trucks too, though.
Oh yeah. Well, it's just for me, the things that I do. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, because I mean, you know, I drove that black Lexus for what, 15 years, and it worked and it was okay. But was it what I would have by choice driven? No, just, you know, that's what I drove because I. But you know.
Yeah, you know, I know about it. You know, you let me drive it a couple of times, and it's one of my most watched videos driving that truck.
Oh, was it? Was that the one where you run out of gas?
See, Robbie, they didn't even know that.
Oh, okay, they do now.
They didn't know that.
They do now.
Oh my goodness, it got over 10,000 views.
Yeah, well,
that was a while ago. That was almost a year ago, wasn't it?
It probably. Wait till I'm getting by now. It probably was. I think I'm going fishing again Saturday.
With who?
Barry, one of a customer of mine. Well, he and I grew up together, but he got a lake behind his house, and he came by. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, you know, don't worry about it. Just pull in front of somebody. They won't run over you.
It was an accident in this exact spot last night. I got that on camera too.
See, got a crash up here already. Looks like.